Google, Apple, and Facebook outright deny they're helping the NSA mine data. So basically, it all started with the Verizon situation where the NSA, which is National Security Agency, basically has all Verizon customers' information. Basically, who they call, who they text, everything. What porn site they look at, all of it. And basically, you know, it really is. It's twofold. It's kind of creepy, but at the same time, it's not like they're sitting there listening to everything that's going on. They're just using it as if something happens, they need to trace who called who, where to go, and then they'll listen. But it's not like they're sitting there like the heavy guy on the phone is like. Do you know what I mean? Like,
right, and you were saying it before, they're using it for national security purposes. They're not trying to steal
What would you rather? Like,
Kate Yarmwood's identity.
right.
I mean,
I almost
just
called you Kate Horniak.
uh,
Were you Kate
I don't know
Horniak
my
the last time you were on the show?
I think I was.
I think you were.
Oh, I'm a new person.
I think people are just freaking out because we're seeing like a new. We're in the digital era, but I think this is becoming more personal. Where you can basically find out what people are doing, where, when.
All the time.
Like whether they check
And
in and say they're wiping their ass while they're in the bathroom, or if people or like wherever they do, like everything tells people where they are now.
Right, I think people are starting to freak out that, they might, well, most people aren't screening what they're putting up on social media, but they're telling everybody everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you're telling people post by post what you're doing day in day out, I mean, what's the difference with the NSA knowing?
Right.
Exactly.
And I think
You're
that's
posting it for the world to know, so obviously the government's gonna know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read a quote off the article real quick.
Especially in the recent times. I mean, don't you want the government to know what's going on? I mean, I think it's just so more prevalent right now that we know what's going on. I would
absolutely.
heavily enforce this.
Point in case, how they caught the Boston bombers.
Yeah.
Was like the most obsolete. You wouldn't even think that there was a camera in this one spot, and it's just like huge zoom, like picked up, like
And
the
we
technology.
need it.
Yeah, we
Everybody
need it. They caught
We
them.
don't need more of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is gonna. People are gonna not enjoy the government prying into their lives.
Yeah.
But how do you know they haven't already been doing it? Just now it's been leaked.
Right.
It's who knows it, how long they've been actually doing it.
Exactly.
So if they're doing it for the better of the country, then I'm all for it. I don't really care. It's not like I'm gonna have to hide anything besides our late night conversations. But
That I don't really remember.